Hi everyone, my name is Aneri Pradhan and I am the founder and executive director of ENVenture. We are building out the ecosystem in the last mile for clean energy access. So the problem is three-layered. First, in Uganda, about 85% of the population lacks access to clean energy. This is a huge problem with a lot of people working on it. But if you go at the 10,000-foot level, last mile distribution remains a huge challenge. People earning less than $3 a day, living in the remote, rural, mountainous regions of Uganda are not accessing these technologies. It costs too much to the companies to actually sell in these regions. But last, what ENVenture is really focused on is empowering the locals that are already living in the last mile, who already have institutions set up to deliver community welfare and getting them to also distribute clean energy. We don't want just internationals parachuting in, flying in, delivering and creating clean energy solutions for the locals. Locals can do it themselves. So how is ENVenture doing this? We empower existing rural cooperatives and community-based organizations that already operate in the last mile, and we empower them by providing them access to tools to grow and run small and growing businesses. Our impact to date is we've invested in 70 cooperatives and community-based organizations that have together brought access to 49,000 people. They have offset about 16 tons of carbon, and the consumers have saved 1.7 million on fossil fuel expenditure. These cooperatives have also created 349 jobs in these rural communities, mostly for women. So I would like to introduce you to one of our secret weapons. This is Mukasa. He is a hero. He is well loved in his community in eastern Uganda. And as you can see here, he's helping a disabled lady. This is just the type of human he is. He's a hero. And Mukasa, who started Initiative Uganda, has been working for about 10 years in his community to support them with community development activities. So how can ENVenture help Mukasa go from hero to superhero? We provide him a business-in-a-box solution. We give him the capacity building tools, the financing that's necessary, and the technology to run a clean energy distribution business. So first, Mukasa attended our Business 101 Bootcamp, and here we train about a cohort, about 10 cooperatives at a time in each region to go through training such as business management, sales management, financial management, and also learn from the product companies that are selling solar lamps, solar home systems, fuel briquettes, water filters, and improved cook stoves, so they can learn about these technologies in detail and know how to sell them. We also paired Mukasa with a business development fellow. His came from the business school of University of Michigan, Ann Arbor, and she spent 3 months with him in his community, helping him figure out his business plan and how he can scale up his distribution model. But capacity building isn't enough. You can capacity build, but it's still a road leading to nowhere if there's no financing involved. So ENVenture knows that access to financing is also a huge challenge for local entrepreneurs. So first, we have a very streamlined graduated loan process that creates a credit history. So first, we provide a stock loan, and this is just pure inventory financing. It's just $500, but it gets them about 100 units, and they have to sell that off in the first 3 months. If he succeeds at doing that, he unlocks a $500 cash loan. And this is where we start letting go the hands a little bit because we want to see how their business performs. After another 3 months, if he succeeds in repaying ENVenture the $500 cash loan, he unlocks a $1,000 cash loan. And then he has 6 months to pay that off. We also provide him with technology. Most of these local entrepreneurs can't afford IT solution systems to manage these distribution businesses, which require a lot of logistics. So we have provided an app called Envision Mobile. It's in the Google Play Store, and all he has to do is download it and use it for free to manage his inventory, his sales, his orders, create financial statements since he doesn't have a business bank account, and export profit and loss reports. So we are a nonprofit organization because we're primarily focused on capacity building. So we're seeking $200,000 in grants to accelerate our impact. First, we were seeking $100,000 to create a growth loan. So I went through our graduation loan process. Mukasa's already paid off 1 year of financing to ENVenture, and his sales have improved by 10x. So how can we help unlock that working capital he so desperately needs to grow? That's why we want to create a growth loan fund where for entrepreneurs who've built up their credit history with us, who have already reached sales targets and are poised for growth, can still access that necessary missing capital that's not available in Uganda. We also are looking to build out a women's empowerment fund because we want to have gender parity in our portfolio. And women typically require a bit more pipeline development to get them interested in applying for debt. So through this Women's Empowerment Fund, we'll create scholarships around our training so they don't have to pay for them and they feel more comfortable in learning about financing. Last, we still need to build out the back end for our technology. So we have the mobile application that the sales agents of the cooperatives are using and tracking these details, but the cooperatives themselves and ENVenture still needs access to that real-time data. So we're looking to build that out. Our growth strategy, if we have this additional grant financing, is to go from 90 cooperatives by the end of the year to 190 by 2020. And by doing so, we'd be able to create hundreds of jobs and hundreds of thousands of people who get access to clean energy financing, all earning less than $3 a day. Our team is full of dedicated and passionate Ugandans who really believe in community development. Myself and my country manager, Julius Mujuni, have together 30 years of experience in last mile distribution, clean energy, and financing. Our donors are Unilever, DFID, Dune Foundation, Vodafone Americas Foundation, and Good Energies Foundation, and we've been featured in a number of publications. So help us help Mukasa turn from hero to superhero by accelerating access to clean energy in this community. Thank you.